You can also divide your text into columns. It is easier to finish typing all the paragraphs and then select the text that you want to put into columns. I'm going to select these 4 paragraphs and we are going to change it into columns. You do that by clicking on Page Layout and then you click on Columns. You can select from this list 2 or 3 columns. If you want, for example, 4 columns, you have to go to More Columns. You will also see that left and right is both 2 columns, but the size of the columns will differ. When I click on More Columns, you will see there I have an option to select the number of columns I want to use, either 1, 2, 3, depending on how much space you have on your page. If I select, for example, 3 columns, you will see that each one of the columns are divided into an equal width with a spacing in between. I can go back here and change the width of each column as well as changing the spacing between each one of the columns. Let's go back to 2 columns and we click on OK. Now you will see that the text is divided into 2 even columns. If I want this paragraph to start at the top of column 2, I need to insert a column break. To do that, you are going to click on Breaks, you are going to click on Column, and you will see the text is then positioned at column 2. You can also insert a line between the columns. By selecting your columns, go back to Columns, More Columns, and then you'll have the option here, Line Between. When I click on OK, you will see that there's a line between your columns. If you want to remove your columns and your column breaks, you have to go back to Home and you select your Show Height. There you will see the section break that indicate the start of the columns and the end of the columns, as well as the column break. If I want to remove the 2 columns, I can select the text and I can go back to Page Layout, Columns, and I can choose 1. Then you will see the text is divided over 2 pages with a column break in between. Now I have to delete the column break and my text is back to normal. To remove these section breaks, you are going to select it and delete, and at the bottom you're going to select this one as well and delete.